Okay, so now we're gonna go to the river, or towards the river, but look at this temple. Looks pretty cool. Anyway, I'm actually at not a train station in BTS. This one is like Mari, I think, and it's E7, I believe. And my goal is to kind of make it towards the river and actually maybe meet Rini, who I met yesterday during dinner. She said she might want to have dinner again, so hey, works out for me. But we'll see if she's gonna be free, because she's still working. So I'm gonna try to make it towards my points of interest, and then if she texts me, maybe I'll have somebody to dinner with. But for lunch, I ended up going to TWG, which is that tea place that has really good cakes. Had a beef noodle bowl, which is really, really good. And also had a blueberry cheesecake. So from here, I'm going to look at the map just to see which way I want to be going. Because from this point on, I haven't really been in this direction. But this was only 25 blocked to get here. And it is a little busy. Again, I'm not sure if these girls are scouts or not, but I think just because of the thing, they're scouts. Maybe? Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe just their school uniforms. Hello, puppy.
Under 15 ban करना है.
We'll see if I think this is where they do the thing. Every time I pass those, rope stands, I guess you can say, they always smell so good. Ambulance is a little annoying. I am going a little fast though, because what I was looking up, there was this boat tours that show you the river, and I think The next boat is like 40 minutes, but I think I might have gotten off the wrong station. I'm not 100% sure because according to the to Apple Maps, I am at least I don't know, 30 minutes away. So hopefully I make it. If not, then we'll try to catch the next one. But you know, this is again that same street where the BTS line goes. It kind of goes, I guess, east and west of the city. That's my best guess, just because when you go this way, you're going in the east direction with the BTS line, and from here, you know, this is more like away from the center of the city. It's more in the suburbs, I think, or kind of in the suburbs, but they're like, you know, you're going deeper into the outskirts. No money, no honey. Not sure if that even caught on camera, but there was some graffiti with a green, like a greedy Scrooge McDuck thing. Also, I don't have a lot of cash on me today because I did not stop at ATM or money exchange place. So if I do end up meeting for dinner with Rainy, it's gonna have to be something, you know, that I can afford with a little bit of money I have on me. So I think that's just going to depend on if she's available and how late I get back from the boat tour. Kind of glad it freed up a little bit because I can kind of walk past now. Where before, when we got off the BTS line, it was very crowded. And this is just like in Europe, where people are driving their damn bikes on the sidewalk, which is very annoying. Really annoying. Guess they don't have dedicated bike lanes. At least in New York City, that's been a thing for a year or so. Or at least around Times Square. I don't know if it's everywhere, but what they have done is they have basically, you know, cut off a piece of the road for the bikes and then parking. So like they took one of the lanes out, made it especially for like parking and bike lanes. Yeah, and I think I got off the BTS line too early. I should have gotten off at this station, Rockholm. Hopefully my battery lasts, because I didn't get a lot of time to charge it because I was looking at things to do, and like one of my plans was to go through Chinatown, but then the lady from that I met yesterday, she texted me. She's like, "Hey, you know, what are you doing today?" And I'm like, "You know, Chinatown maybe." And then she was like, well, you know, maybe we'll have dinner. And I'm like, okay. And I asked her, like, you know, when are you free? And she's like, you know, after 6. I'm like, okay. Unfortunately, I don't know the area, so I thought I was going to the right BTS station for the boat tour, but it was not. And this is just like me rushing through a street right now, but you can see where we are. I would have saved myself a lot of walking. That place was very popular. And I can't tell because I'm walking and then all of a sudden there's a line of people. And, you know, they're just standing to get food, but I'm standing behind them, not realizing that they're waiting for food. This way because the GPS says to go this way. Through this alley, make a right, make a left, make a right. And hopefully that will take us to where we want to be. Canada stuff, man, it's like everywhere. In America now, it's everywhere. Here it's everywhere. Europe it's everywhere. So glad those guys stopped and didn't splash me with that water. And again, I don't know. Again, just another pub place here. More pubs. garage. That sounds interesting. I had a mail masseuse in the picture. And then from here, I'm supposed to go this way. Actually, I wonder if this is like the adult part of town, because this place is 69. So maybe I walked into that spicy area of town, but not that this actually looks any different from anywhere else I've been. So I don't know. I mean, sushi snack, that place looks interesting. That's some kind of, a lot of food stands. Maybe on the way back, if we don't meet up with Rini, we are going to stop by and eat there. I don't know. Like, there's a lot of shops around, a lot of food places here. This seems to be some kind of market, as you can see right down there that way. Streets, but like I said, I'm in a hurry trying to catch that boat. If I do end up making it, and I think the river is like straight down the street. This is what happens when you are very headstrong and stubborn is the right word I'm looking for, and not willing to pay for a damn motorbike, which will take you there in like a matter of minutes, versus having to sprint and kind of miss what's around you. So flip-flops to go on the boat was a mistake. Now my feet hurt. Backpack station. So I wonder if this is where all the hostels are. Or at least that feels like a hostel. This is a lot of apartment buildings. Hopefully a lot of this is translated on camera. As I am walking so fast, I assume the camera is very bouncy right now. More of the market that way. barber shop. Another pub. Hey, and I'm more sweaty already. Should have not taken that shower before I left for the hotel. But it was like literally this wasn't planned. It was like, hey, I'm gonna go to Chinatown, and then it was like, hey, instead of going to Chinatown, because if I didn't end up meeting with the rainy thing, we still be in the area where she says she is. I'm not exactly sure where, but somewhere in this neighborhood, I think. But like I said earlier, if you ever watched that the market video, the weekend market, like when I met her yesterday, we were just ended up talking for hours and drinking. So like, I don't usually drink, and you know, I was gonna say that's why like I had a late start today. I ended up drinking like, I don't know, like 2 pitchers of beer, which is a lot for me. Kinda in the area where the river is. I think the river is here, where a bunch of these tourists are. Actually, I think that is the river. Where this overpass is, maybe. Maybe not. Not really sure. But I expected the river to be right here. Actually, now that I'm here, I am curious about these apartments, because I have been, in my free time, looking at real estate. Not that I have money to buy, unless you know, the market drastically goes up, and not necessarily just the US market, but I need European markets to recover too. And I'm kind of hoping that, you know, President Trump does something with the war in Ukraine, because I think if the war does end, and not necessarily in the European Union favor, I think as long as it ends, that is going to drive up their markets. Because I think if those, again, I really hate politicians, regardless if they're, you know, Russian, Ukrainian, US, European, Chinese, whatever, doesn't matter. But as long as they get their fucking hands out of their asses and start focusing on fucking business instead of fucking killing. I mean, I get it, everybody has their agendas they're trying to, you know, push. But I might be lost, so I'm not really sure here. So let me take a picture just to ask where I'm at, because I don't know I'm in the right place.